and uncle purchased this property in 2001. It was a fallow cornfield, 11 acres in a beautiful location, and they proceeded to build the garden center that they'd been dreaming of for a really long time. After building all of the infrastructure for the wholesale nursery, it was so beautiful that people started stopping by, just customers from the general public, wanting to buy 1 flower or 2 flowers. So it got them thinking that they should really add a retail component as well for community members that were drawn to the new space they'd created. So they did. We then became a wholesale retail nursery and garden center. And then there were still about 3 acres on the southern end of the property that had been fallow the whole time the property was listed on the market, and nobody was really quite sure what to do with them. My uncle grew up growing vegetables on eastern Long Island with his uncles, so he had a lot of fond memories of what it means to be able to grow your own food. So he planted some potatoes, and customers would stop by and they'd walk around, and sooner or later enough people caught on that my uncle was growing organic vegetables, mainly for himself. He loves to eat. He's really passionate about food. But they started to say, hey, we want you to grow some of those for us too. So our USDA certified organic vegetable production has become my favorite thing about what we do. It is so amazing to produce clean, healthy food for the community, and the way that we are able to bring that food to people is really awesome too. We sell at a number of local farmers markets on the Eastern Shore. We sell through our farm stand here on site, and we also have a CSA, 4-season CSA. So we're producing spring, summer, winter, fall, and we have a corresponding CSA season for each. We have CSA members that come and volunteer for their share if they would rather work instead of pay for it. So if you have 2 or 3 hours a week, that person can earn vegetables to take home to feed their family, which is really awesome. These big beautiful greenhouses, they're designed to be adaptable. So you can change temperature, you can adjust seasonally, and it's still a bright sunny space. So we've had about 5 or 6 weddings here without advertising directly that it's something that we do, and they are always so relaxing and so beautiful, and the greenhouse is the perfect space to customize for any event. In terms of the Eastern Shore growing as a location for weddings, it's gorgeous scenery, easy to access from Philly, Wilmington, DC, Annapolis. So you have all of these larger urban centers, and then you have this beautiful oasis of farmland and wide open spaces and beautiful sunsets. And our greenhouse is just a prime location for taking in those beautiful sunsets. The garden center is so charming, and it's just a really great place for those really special events. When I first started working here, we had just a portable toilet in the greenhouse, and it was horrible. So a few years down the line, as our volunteer program started to grow and we had more people coming in, we decided to add a restroom, and my uncle doesn't do anything halfway. So we have these gorgeous restrooms that are such an important component of better lifestyle overall for the farm, but also for these events. We've had numerous events, hundreds of people here, and the restrooms can keep up beautifully. So that has made events a real possibility. The whole ecosystem that we're involved in thrives, you know, because we're not using chemicals. This is a haven for, we have frogs in the pond, we have ducks in front of the farm stand laying eggs, we have bunnies, foxes, all sorts of life happens here, and that's just what's above the soil. If you think about the health of the soil, it's immense. There are earthworms everywhere, we have ladybugs. So we understand very deeply that we are stewards of this land, and it's our job to take care of it in a way that's good for us, good for the land, and good for the animals, good for the bay. Just really taking a holistic view of what we're here to do, and it's the most sustainable way to move into the future.